Welcome back to my video. Of course, since you won't really know, but my account is called ZPlays. For now, I'm going to be giving you math classes, and I'll help you with GEMDAS rules. For these can be for graders. These can also be for junior high school people, but I don't really mind. So right now, we have here the GEMDAS rules. GEMDAS rules. So we have groups, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction, and both are left to right. So you may be wondering, why is GEMDAS really close to PEMDAS? It's like P exchanged into a G. Well, PEMDAS and GEMDAS are the same. Mostly, in further parts of math, you'll be learning BODMAS and GEMDAS, which is why I'm doing GEMDAS, but today we aren't going to tackle BODMAS. So G is for groups, E is for exponents, M and D are for multiplication and division, and we always start with left to right. And then addition and subtraction left to right. So our first example equation that we are given is 6 minus 4 plus 2. We always need to remember the rules, what starts and what ends. So we know that grouping starts first, but we don't see any brackets, parentheses, or braces, so grouping is out of the list. And there's also no exponents, and you get to know if they're exponents when there's a smaller number on top of another. So we don't have any of that, so X off exponents on the list. So we also have multiplication and division. Do we see any of that here? No, we don't. Now, do we see any subtraction and addition? Yes, we do. But which one should we start first? 4 plus 2 or 6 minus 4? Now, this is where students and people usually get equations wrong. We should always start equations from left to right. And that includes multiplication, division, exponents, and groupings. So right now, we see that subtraction is first, and we should always start from the left. So we have to apply that to our equation. So 6 minus 4 will be used first. So let us write our equation, 6 minus 4 plus 2. So we should always start to the left, so 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, and 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. That seems like an easy PEMDAS or order of operations equation. But we're gonna tackle others that might get harder and harder. But don't worry, we're gonna learn it together. You can pause the video if you want and try to answer it on your own, and unpause the video to see if your answers are correct. So next we have 3 plus 5 times 2 minus 8. So right now we see here there are parentheses surrounding the number 2. But does that mean it's a group? No. In a group, mostly there is dots or multiplication. These mean the same thing. Plus or minus, or division signs or fractions. But of course, since there isn't any, that means it's multiplication. Further in algebra, you'll be learning that numbers in algebra that are grouped inside parentheses or brackets or braces or anything like that, that means that it is using multiplication. So since this is multiplication, it's implied with 5. It we start there. So let's write our equation. 3 plus 5 times 2 minus 8. So we start with 5 times 2, sorry. So 5 times 2 is 10 minus 8. So we start from left to right. So we see that addition is in the left. So let us start with 3 plus 10. So that is 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. And that is our answer. If that seemed too easy for you, we have another question. Number 3 is 24 divided by 3 minus 7 times 4 plus 2. Now, people may be surprised that we are subtracting a smaller number to a bigger number. But in algebra, you'll see that commonly now. You know that a positive number plus a positive number is equal to a positive number. But that doesn't always apply. If you get a smaller number minus a bigger number, you'll get a negative number. So let's rewrite our equation. Oops, sorry. 24 divided by 3 minus 7 times 4 plus 2. So we start with the group. 3 minus 7 is equal to negative 4. And 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. And let's rewrite 24 divided by. So now we have two groups that we need to answer. So negative 4 times 6. So in algebra, negative numbers will be seen. So here we have negative 4 times 6. So a thing that you need to know when you're multiplying negative numbers is that if you multiply a negative number to a positive number, you get a negative number. If you happen to have a positive number times a positive number, you get a positive number. But the tricky thing is that students don't really listen much to negative times a negative number. Some people think you get it into a negative, but really your answer will be a positive number. So negative 4 times 6 is kind of like multiplying 4 times 6, and 4 times 6 is equal to 24. Just add the negative sign. So 24 divided by negative signs, that's negative 24. So we have an equation here. So we get, 24 divided by negative 24 is equal to negative 1. So that is our answer. Next one, we have exponents now. You see right over there we got exponents, and we got the groups, and we got the plus and the minus. So let's start with the groups as always. First, let's rewrite 10 minus 3 with the power of 2 plus 12 minus 9 to the power of 2. So 10 minus 3 is 7, and we don't need to multiply the power of 2 to 3 because we need to multiply the power of 2 to the answer of 10 minus 3. So we apply that also to 12 minus 9, which is equal to 3. So now we do the exponents. 7 times 7 is 49, plus 3 times 3 is 9. So 49 plus 9 is equal to 58. And that's our answer. Lastly, I'm going to show you operations that use the definition. So here, use the definition of the indicated operators in calculating each item. So we need to calculate each item right over here. So wait, I think I accidentally did this wrong. If A and B equals A minus B divided by 2. So let's try letter A. Let's rewrite. A to B is equals to, so A here is 24 minus B, which is 6, divided by 2. So 24 minus 6 is in the parentheses. So 24 minus 6 is equals to 18. Divided by 2 is equals to 9. So letter A is 9. Now for B. 32 minus 30 divided by 2. So 32 minus 30 is 2, divided by 2 is equals to 1. For C, A and B upstairs is equals to 52 minus 25 divided by 2. So 52 minus 25 is equals to 27. And 27 divided by 2, did I get that correctly, is 27 divided by 2 will get us into a decimal number. Am I right? Yeah. So we add decimal and we get 13.5. So now I've calculated that A is equal to 9, B is equal to 1, and C is equal to 13.5. I really hope this helped you all, and if you need another video, I'll be making it maybe around this weekend. So please stay tuned for another math helping class. Thank you, and please remember to like and subscribe.